Welcome back. Misty has come to visit us from Queensland.
Yeah, got in at fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah. Oh. We'll bitch about that in a minute when we get to the muck bend section. But anyway, we'll come to our favourite river spot. We've got ourselves a bit of a picnic here. We've also got some Christmas presents that we've been meaning to exchange each other. So we're going to do a bit of a Christmas exchange whole thing. Welcome to your very own Bali box.
Oh my god, that's adorable! Stunning. Stunning. You know me so well. Sunscreen.
Some sort of aromatherapy.
Oh, like a roll-on.
That's from Gilly Tea.
Literally asked you for a scrunchie this morning.
See,
Okay, so I'm gonna need a tutorial on this one.
Yeah, no, it is a little. It takes a second.
Wait, how does it work?
Once you figure it out, it's good. So like, you know how usually, you twist and you go like up like this?
Yeah.
You do a twist and then you go from underneath and you do a bit of a twist.
Okay.
Give me that.
Okay, I got it. Following. And ooh. I'm really confused. But I get
Can't even feel it in my hand.
it. Be roll on. Sorry, I realised you're down here.
Yeah.
Testing.
Testing. It's like, I don't want to go through all this for the audio to be bad, so I was like, I'm just going to roll it.
Yeah, okay. I've got no idea what I'm looking at.
Jet.
Oh, stunning!
There's mango, strawberry, and something else.
We've got some mango soaps, which is stunning. Oh, one's a sunflower. Is it soap? I'm really confused.
Oh, yeah.
It is? Stunning.
Body mist spray, something or other, perfume.
Love the colour.
I just stick to it.
Oh, generous. Oh, is this another hair thing?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually work, but I thought it would be like a cute, like, decor thing if you wanted it to be, like, if you have to use blocking paper. Or hopefully it actually will do. It's from Gilly Tea.
We've got some candy. I don't know what I'm looking at though.
I have no idea what it is. That's me. I saw it.
We've got some coffee. A new little cute mug to go with the coffee. Incense stick nut cream. That would be me. Wait, so is that an incense holder and then it's got the little sticks in it?
Yeah, and I think that's like an essential oil type thing.
Oh, do you like put it on this little box?
I do. You're asking me
Okay,
questions.
we're just going to wing it with that
Yeah.
one. Here we go. This will be good.
So Misty, put it in the emergency kit, have it in the center console.
Add it to my fan collection because apparently
You've got one.
the Victorian that goes to Queensland to brings 7 fans. Don't ask questions.
Now I have a red version, so twinsies, and Lillian has a green version.
Oh, stunning.
I mean, I think you'll be able to put all of that in your bag, roll that up and put that in your bag.
No, I do. So, yeah, they do that so they put it. Everything will go quite flat. I'll bring that on the plane. I'll ask them to fill up when they offer me coffee. Yeah, in the mug. It was on me carry. I'll put them all back in the box because that'll be easier. Alright, I love the theme.
Stunning.
Thank you so much.
That's okay, babes.
Thank you so much.
That's okay, babes. I hope you like it.
Love it.
Alright, what fuckery have you done here,
I
man?
really don't know.
This has gotten out of control.
So I got the presents posted to Velma's address because I had to.
So this is what
So
we're
I didn't know
working.
what it actually looked like. I knew what I ordered. Didn't really.
Dude, that's fucking heavy! What is that?
Well, we could probably start there.
That was like so sassy. The way you're like, yeah, I just shut the fuck up for a minute.
No, because I can you not guess?
Should I be able to? Why is she double back? Can you pull the gift bag?
Because She broke the bag. She was really
Heavy. Oh, wait.
I was actually literally when you were, I'd gotten the Picari, that I would just buy you like a whole slab of it. And I was actually going to get Lillian to go get it at some point. But then I was just like, nah, if I'm going shopping on Friday, I'll need to buy wrapping paper, I'll need to put it together. So I'll just go get them. And then I think that same fucking day or the day after, your Snapchat story was you just like shoving 4 in a cart. I'm like, that bitch.
That little prick.
And I'm like,
but
okay.
the thing is, I could never have too much of that. Thank you so much.
No, I know.
Like, I really love that. Because it's not cheap. So, like, if anyone wants to give me a present, get me some fucking Picari, because I can't afford this shit.
No, it's
not on my government payments, babe.
It's good. So, So I got 3.
Yeah, wow, thank you so much. I don't even need anything else. I got microphones and Picari. Could just stop there, babe, frankly.
Yes. And there's this, which...
What's making that glass noise? Because I really want to know what that is. Been hearing this bullshit all fucking week.
You've been shaking the package out.
Oh!
Yeah, so it'll make sense once you keep on it.
Got it. Oh, is this a witchy thing? Mind your business. Oh, I'm so fucking excited, and all I've opened is a silver bowl. Bell. Oh my god! I love when I get presents from Misty. I just guarantee happiness. Oh, it's stunning. What is it? It's some kind of rock.
It didn't have Christmassy stuff.
We have a bell. Don't have context for the bell yet, but I'm thinking there's some witchy kits happening here. The bell came with string. Don't ask me.
Yeah, don't ask questions.
And this something or other that I would imagine is a spell work. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. Oh yes! Thank you, babe. No, I've really been wanting that. And is that Aphrodite?
Yes.
Yeah, stunning. Interesting. So we've got a little spoon for our measuring. Love it. Some crystal. Love it. Is this necklaces or is this witchcraft related? Oh, it's just charms and stuff. Wow, that spoon is so fucking adorable.
Yeah, it was cute.
Kind of looks like hair, not gonna lie. What's happening in here?
I give you the bag of hair before my
I mean, I absolutely could. I'm gonna lie. Oh my god, no, that's fucking incredible. So we have a giant bag of different herbs and spices, basically, for some more witchcraft. Wow, no, that makes me so fucking excited. Oh wow, I love the smell that's going on in there. Wow, this is enough. I can't keep opening. Wow, you never feel more autistic than when you're trying to open a present in front of someone.
They're not bad.
Oh my god. Stunning. Some blue candles. Love.
Making a lot of fun, really.
Oh, dude, you know how bad I've been wanting one of these? Oh. I just can't with you. I just can't. What's in my eye? Pissing me off for ages.
Is it there?
I don't know. But I almost crashed the car on the way here because it felt like a bug was like crawling on my lashes and yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if... I think you need them to be the same colour, don't you?
I've got some coloured candles at home anyway. So now I'll have 2
of each.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
stunning. Candles!
Oh, yeah. I
Dead.
progressively... I think improved with the wrapping by the end, but so some of the ones down the bottom there are a bit shitful.
Oh. Did any of this come from the festival? Whoa, that is a beautiful smell.
They didn't have a lot of markets at the festival.
My guts are witches. Out for the world to see. Stunning!
That gave me rich vibes.
We've got a cute little dish. No, stop. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god, that's adorable. It's a little jar and it says best buds for life. It does have a certificate. I've got to name the nugget. Has officially been adopted. I hereby promise to love, care for, and share my snacks with my new best friend. And then I have to sign it. Stunning. And then this is what he looks like, and he's red. Oh, that is so cute.
Oh, okay. Those two look the same.
Oh. Wow, this is interesting. Wow, you really thought of everything, babe. Yeah, stunning. Oh.
That was a really last minute thing, and I was like, I feel like that could be fun.
No, that's so fun. Rugrats?
Yeah, I was trying to scout for like Disney movies, and then I think
No, I think Rugrats could be so funny. We've got some movies here because, as you can see, yeah, cute. Now we got some movies for the car.
so like that's to go with the kit. So I want that thing that's making sound. I need that. I need to know what that is. Alright.
Wow. Oh. Wow, this is fun.
Yeah, I had a flicker. It was quite interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if it goes by year though.
Yeah, it says 2025.
Oh, it does? Yeah, okay, cool. Good. I feel like that was like a little drop down box. Right?
Yeah, because it tells me the moons too. That's going to be so fucking helpful. All right.
Lucky last. It's just a little.
Oh, stunning. Absolutely.
And I thought you could just use the basket to store it all, so you can pull it in there.
Oh, yeah. No, you're so right.
Needed to go into something, which we both had the same idea, considering you gave me a bag and I got the basket.
Yeah.
So it's like convenient carry. Using all quarters of the brain.
All women brain cells.
I'm not sure what the bell is really for. I guess for Star
The noise is meant to summon spirits. Like yeah. It's something along those lines. Like the chime is meant to. I think it's also how you open and close your spell circle as well. Some people use them for that.
Okay, interesting. I'm still like a little bit too tall. Oh no. I'm tall in the torso. This is it. This is the height.
Alright, welcome to our mukbang. I really got to learn how to say that.
Mukbang?
We have chocolate covered strawberries,
They look good.
mangoes,
Stunning. Wow. Fuck me.
platter. We got some chucky, some grapes, some carrots, some strawberries, some ham and Twiggy sticks.
You've done it all.
And then we've got our various dips. We've got an apricot, something or other. I really love that one. The cheese dips, whatever. That one's a two-sider, so that's tzatziki, hummus, and that one's a French onion. And then little bowls, so we don't have to reach too much.
Do you bring like crackers for the dip?
Oh my god, I forgot to bring the crackers! It's alright, we got sticks and things.
Picking platters. Very excited to get into this.
My list of conversation starters are on my phone. That was well
Do
planned.
you have it in iCloud so you can get it on your iPad?
I don't know if my iPad syncs up that quickly. She tends to take a few days to...
You can log into iCloud.com on browser.
Oh, who do you think I am?
It's really easy. Promise.
Oh, I don't even know if I know my iCloud stuff. That's the problem. Here.
Doesn't it automatically save?
Oh, probably. Take it.
Okay.
Mm.
Good, refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I think if you go back there, you'll find that
Yeah,
it
good
should
name.
be really updated.
Yeah.
It is?
Wow.
Good.
What the fuck? That could be a good conversation starter. All right. Our alignment with the universe is a bit fucking crazy. To be fair, actually, do you know what? Rewind. Our alignment, this is going to go into our spiritual awakening anyhow. But our alignment, I reckon I started to be more in line with you before I was in line with the universe. I reckon because of our synchronization, I was able to align with the universe. It's like, it's hard to explain, but it's like, it was almost like training wheels syncing with you. I was learning how to sync.
Okay.
And then once we had sunk, I was like, okay.
I could probably give this a go.
Yeah, like I know what it feels like. I know how accidental it is too. Like how much having faith really does go. And I hate how religious that term is.
And like actually putting the energy out.
Yeah. But like it's a real thing. Like for real.
I think you're like aligning when like you actually intentionally do manifestations and it does happen. Like a vision board. The accuracy of that vision board, just put that out there.
Oh yeah, no, for real. I dead ass. Oh my god, it just goes so deep. Like, where do you start? I don't know where to put this, and it's driving me nuts. Can you maybe put it next to yours? Okay. Like, it's fucking overstimulating. Get out of my grill. It just goes so deep because, like, we could get into that, which makes me want to get into the fact, like, because we can talk about the vision board, and I want to discuss how somehow I managed to get keep in mind, I'm severely broke, I have next to no income, and I'm really bad with money, and I'm a really bad saver. Self-aware queen. Working on it, it's not going well, not the point. So there was no way
Another session.
that I was going to organically save that money for myself. There's no chance. And the universe knew that.
The car or Bali?
So the universe knew that. But I want to discuss how the universe took out my car. So the insurance gave me the exact amount of money that was on my vision board. But that makes me want to spiral into the fact that we're so in sync that we managed to get new cars in the same year. She got a new car because she was moving, so she went out and bought a new car. And I even remember making the joke to you. I was like, I wonder surely I'm due for a new car then. Like, I remember making the joke. And yeah, the universe was apparently in agreement and was like, well, we know you're a broke bitch. You're not gonna get this money on your own. And you're also too emotionally attached. Hey, seagulls.
Because like
To your car to get rid of it.
synchronicities that were happening when we specifically lived together. Like 1 week I would have my wisdom teeth play out, and then like the next week yours would. Or I think I remember I had to get my thermofan replaced, and then like you hit a rabbit.
Yeah, no, for
I
real.
had a situation that was like medical, not great. Get into that another point.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if you want to bring that up, but like, yeah.
Get into that at another point.
A
And
medical
you had that
situation.
surgery.
I always fuck up what it is. It's like a pineal cyst or something. I don't know. But it is common in men, so that makes me feel really good about myself. And basically, we're authentic here. Basically, it's an ingrown hair that just gets really fucking angry for no reason. Instead of just like turning into a pimple and just sorting its own shit out, it decided to make a cave underneath my skin. Right, pretty much on my tailbone, frankly. Wow, we're really spiraling. We're never gonna finish anything.
There's some law you need to catch.
Yeah, no, for real. So yeah, right on my tailbone, pretty much. That alone was a fuckery because the healthcare system doesn't treat me well. Doesn't treat a lot of people well. But her as my witness, I can't catch a break.
It was pretty bad.
They're all, for me, evil. They all hate their jobs. Anyway, so getting help was near impossible. I went to the emergency room twice, maybe 3 times.
I reckon 3.
I also called the ambulance at some point, which was recommended by the hospital, and then I got into a verbal altercation with the paramedic, because she was just saying some dumb shit to me, okay? She was really pissing me off. So I'm just sitting there in the living room, crying my eyes out, yelling at this paramedic, and I remember at some point on the phone call, I remember being like, look, I don't want to be one of those people that abuse healthcare workers, because I'm sure you've had a really hard day, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a bit of a hard day too. I'm a bit rough, and I was told that if I call this number, I'd get support. And what I'm being told is pretty much to strap myself to the roof of a car and request that one of me besties take me up the road. That's basically what you're telling me to do. Oh my god, so I did hang up on the paramedic, and then 2 minutes went by, and I think they realised the possible liability issues there, and then they started calling me back. I didn't answer the first one. I answered the second because I didn't want them just showing up for a welfare check. Yeah, that was the whole thing. And I basically told them to bugger off. I was like, nah, I'll take care of myself.
And then when we went to the hospital for the actual event, I wasn't allowed in because it was COVID, but she was allowed in. But those tiny fucking...
Yeah, they treated me like I was being dramatic, which really pisses me off. Because, like, if it wasn't in an inappropriate area, I would insert a clip. This thing was huge. Painful and red and just not a vibe, frankly. So the evidence was there, but they just treated me like I was being so dramatic, and I couldn't sit down because of where it was located. I literally could not sit down. So once I finally got into the emergency room to hopefully be seen, I laid on the floor. Me laying on the floor pissed them off, but I couldn't sit on the chair. So because I was laying on the floor, they were like, well, we can't have someone laying on the floor. They've pretty much picked me up and put me in like a little room that they usually have in front of emergency rooms for like people that come in with like chest pains and stuff to like immediately take them into for like privacy and whatever. They've taken me into that room. She looks me dead in the eyes and she goes, if someone comes in here with chest pains, you're getting booted out of here. For starters, I was actually quite content on the floor. I didn't ask to be moved. I was just glad to be able to. I curled up on the floor, I made myself comfy, and I was tucked in full time. I was expecting to be on that floor for 3 hours.
That was some acceptance point, please.
No, for real. I was just happy to be there. So I'm not... Why are you giving me the attitude, babe? You've done this on your own accord. It's not my fault I'm laying on the floor. I have a cyst on my ass. Misty had quite a traumatic medical thing happen,
and then
right after, and it's funny because both of ours went on for weeks. Like it wasn't just like
it wasn't a simple fix, and like
I couldn't go to the doctors. Neither of us. Well, I mean, kind of, depending on how you look at it. Neither of us could really just go to the doctors and resolve the problem. Traumatic. And the problem went on for, I want to say, for the both of us, a minimum of a 3-week ordeal. Not emotionally, physically. Although mine also emotionally.
Mine was probably
a year, emotionally.
Oh, I think the emotions are still flowing actually with that one.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the actual physical was like 2 months.
Oh, there you go then.
From start to finish.
Honestly, I probably, yeah. I mean, actually, yeah, because I remember having an 8-week checkup. So yeah, mine would have been close to 2 months too.
Yeah.
In my head, I really am in denial about how long that whole fuckery went on for.
Yeah, because it was a trauma block.
No, for real. Like, I went to the doctors 3 times and they had a look at me. And do you know what's funny? They just never told me how to fix it. It was just weird every time. They just kept telling me what it was. And I'm like, so what do? We just sort of got to hang out. And then,
until what?
You want to tell the story of your old mate? This is prime time gender example, and you're gonna think we're being you're gonna think we're being dramatic, but I'm not. This is a real fucking thing. And remember, rewind what I said about it being common in men. Yeah, well,
I was yapping to a fella on Snapchat, and I mentioned that it was occurring, what was occurring, the surgery, and then he said, oh yeah, I get those all the time. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, they haven't been able to diagnose it. They've gone into emergency surgery. She left with literally no stitches, no nothing. They packed the cut with gauze and then just like let it happen. Didn't give me any aftercare.
Cut is an understatement. It was a hole. It was like a hole. They cut me open and scooped me out because they had to remove the problem.
Put gauze in there. Didn't tell us that they were going to be coming out. Didn't like organize it.
Oh my god! Yeah, they didn't even tell me that there was gauze. They did not even tell me there was gauze inside of me. And then one day I'm showering and I look down on the floor and there is something. This is so TMI.
Well, no, we saw it coming out.
Did we?
Yeah, I remember.
I blocked it out, bro. All I know is I
need you to look at it. Something's coming out. It's like,
dude, I'm telling you, when you move in with your best friend. The amount of times I walked into that kitchen of a morning and I had to bend over the kitchen counter and spread my ass cheeks and be like, hey babes, you want to check on me?
It was a wound that had to be checked.
Yeah, no, it was really bad. I'm not I'm not a fan. Are you a Nikki fan? Am I a Nikki fan? Look at the shred. The brain rot is bad.
The brain rot is bad.
It's bad because I'm almost a 24-year-old woman, which is fucking crazy. And I can't be talking like that. I can't be talking like that. I can't be up in here. Not that this is going to be dramatic. I don't think I talk this back. But I can't be walking up in a room being like, that's Cap.
I do the same thing. Like
Like,
with
that's
Slay.
great. Slay. Yeah.
I say queen to like my boss. He's
I say queen a lot.
He's like, okay. Oh, yeah.
Wow, your eyes look stunning right now. They're very green.
Are they?
Green is very popping out. Very popping.
Yeah. No, that's a Gen Z code.
Popping.
I think that's just really fucking bright.
Yeah, no. Wow, they're stunning. There's even blue in there, babe.
Oh, they change. I don't know what fucking colour they are.
Hazel.
It's not hazel though.
It is hazel.
Well, like, no, because like prime example, it's a type of hazel. But like when I think of hazel,
a type
like-
of hazel. Guess what? It's hazel.
no, but I think it looks more like brownish, like light brownish.
That's what hazel is, babe. How many times have we googled hazel eyes?
I know.
And you go, yeah, okay. We do this all the time.
Hey, look, they're not blue. They're definitely not green.
And the next option is
I won't say hazel because I'm just not convinced. What was the initial topic?
the alignment with the universe.
I got it.
So yeah,
There we got there, but that's okay.
there was a lot of alignment between me and Misty living together, and then I think from there it just catapulted and domino effect that like once I had moved out and whatever else,
It's spread.
my own life started to be very aligned with what not only what I wanted to happen but what should happen, because sometimes what you want to happen can't happen, frankly. And sometimes some bad things have to happen for good things to happen.
A balance. The universe. When you
You've
align
gotta
with it,
have-
You've got to have some type of balance.
You've got to have faith.
Oh, well, this is where you're going.
Gotta have faith.
We really should have done a test audio.
Is what it is. What are some pet peeves of yours?
That I have.
Not about me or anything, just in general. Oh, or about me, whatever pops up. What's
Wait,
just,
in other people?
yeah, just what pisses you off?
Like.
No, come on. I'll block it out if I have to. Just tell me.
Just like 65-year-old ladies that can't accept that they don't always know everything. And usually their names. Unfortunately, they have generational, I guess, traditions of like what type of people they are. Like boomers. They're boomers.
Boomers do have a pride problem. My apologies. My parents may have raised some, I want to say, opinionated and borderline arrogant children. Because I would argue that, at least in an argument, my parents are very prideful. They're not directly prideful, like in your face prideful, but like they won't admit that they're wrong.
They would just ignore it.
Yeah, no, for real. Avoidant. Avoidant through and through. They might not be all in my face about it, but like they won't buckle down. I could give them textbooks of proof and it's like, no.
All right.
You're wrong.
Ignorance is bliss. I
No,
guess.
for real. So
Yeah,
I
so-
reckon that behavior, obviously, children, learned behavior, product of your environment. I think that's why we're all a little bit of something, because we don't know what it looks like to not be prideful.
Oh yeah, no. Admitting to being wrong, I can drop of a hat. I'm actually just. I admit before it
Do
even
you know
happens.
what's crazy though? Which is proof, and this is like prime time therapy. It's why I really recommend it for people. I can do that with anyone but family members because it's so triggering. Probably because the rest of them are prideful or arrogant or opinionated or whatever sort of word you want to use. Because we clash in that way, I can't back down, just like the rest of them. It's just so triggering. And you've argued with a certain member of my family. They really manage to rope you in. No matter how hard you try and talk maturely or like calm, before you know it, in 30 seconds, somehow you've managed to start screaming at the top of your lungs. And you're like, how did I get here? Like, it's skillful, and I reckon a lot of them do it unconsciously.
You might need to block this out, but that's some Virgo shit. That's some Virgo.
I ain't blocking that out. That's absolutely Virgo shit. I think math.
Great.
But, like, for example, when we had our falling out, there's some more law. When we had a falling out and we weren't talking for like 5, 6 months, whatever. Sometimes I say 7, sometimes I say 5. I throw it around. That whole timeline didn't even really happen, to be fair. That whole era where we weren't talking and like we reconnected and whatever else, it was not hard for me whatsoever to be like, yeah, nah, this was like all my fault. Hey, this was on me. I'll wear that one. Yeah, I fucked that up. But if similar, same, different conflict was with my family, even if I knew to my core that I was wrong, there is not a chance in hell that I'm going to tell you that you got one over me. Yeah, for real, because I know that if I were to be right, they would never tell me that I were right. I know that you're not going to back down, and this might be sort of victim complex a little bit, but I'm the youngest of a family of 6, and I'm tired of having to be the one to take the high road. So I absolutely, without a doubt, overcompensate by being the brattiest little fuck. Because do you know what? It's not my job. And I tried for quite a hot minute there to communicate my needs, to communicate how I like to be loved, and to communicate just like as much as I could. But communicating does nothing when people don't listen. So at some point you just have to say fuck it and throw some tantrums every now and then. I'm not going to back down when I'm arguing with someone that has a 10-year age gap with me. You are 10 years older than me and you are screaming down at me.
Oh yeah, I won't accept that shit.
I'm sorry. In this scenario, it's actually my job to be the immature one. You're actually meant to be standing there with your shit together being like, what? You're very erratic. Yeah, you're acting very ridiculous. Why is it that my frontal lobe is more developed than someone that's 10 years older than me? Why? I know why. Drugs.
We'll chuck a little bit of psychedelics in there.
Which is funny because some would argue that would slow your development. They're wrong.
Case closed.
Evolution happened because monkeys were eating shrooms.
That's the facts I
know. Amen, brother.
That's what I'm choosing to believe.
Oh, so sorry.
Better out than in.
Absolutely. Do we want to do a little bit of a, because we have made an episode on this before, but obviously it can't be aired. There is a clip of it, literally probably like a 1-minute clip from a 3-hour podcast episode that we can't release on our Velma and Daphne TikTok that you can go have a look at. How fat does my chin look? Be honest. And I'm like, oh, her hair's tied up, she feels naked. This is why she shaved it off, so you didn't do this anymore. The rain's calming down. We're gonna open the can of worms.
We've got to address the elephant in the room, don't we?
The fucking dinosaur. The pterodactyl and the
Where does one start?
We'll just go from the latest. Latest, I mean like last week. We can just... Okay, cool. No one here in this room likes Courtney, let's be honest. She's a whore.
No, I quite like her. She's just a bit quirky.
Mate, Courtney lose her fucking mind for the first time in 2 years. Who's doing so well? I call that growth. It's the longest I've ever gone without a fucking episode. She's doing well. Anyway, back to the pterodactyl in the room. Side tangent.
We stopped being friends for a little bit. I've said it. Both equally to blame.
70-30. We can be honest, babes. We can be honest. So we'll try and summarize it so we're not here for another fucking 3 hours. But the reason that episode was 3 hours long was because we were seriously avoiding addressing the topic. Because that was the first night that we had seen each other after 7 months.
Was it? Or was it the second?
No, it was the Friday night. It was literally that night.
Really?
Yeah, literally that night.
Yeah, wow.
So we'll try and do a little What was our falling out, babe?
Oh, a recap?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, hard to sum up in words, because I guess there is two different versions of the story. But basically, we stopped being friends because I got a boyfriend. Well, I wasn't even dating him, actually. There was some psychosis involved.
I'm just thinking about all the people that, if people were to watch this, all the people that would be in the comments after this story accusing me of being in love with you and a lesbian. Because it sounds like I am and was in love with her. But the reality is I just have BPD and severe abandonment issues.
Wasn't diagnosed at the time.
I did. A psychiatrist hadn't yet. Self-aware queen. Anyway, I am now. Yay. Hurrah. So yeah, it's gonna sound like I was in love with her, but I swear to God, I just have chronic BPD, and when I feel like my life is about to shift in the smallest of ways, I kind of low-key freak out a little bit. So I was already on rocky waters, and I'd come home from work one day to see flowers on her like dresser in her room.
Okay. No, it's okay.
And that flicked one switch in my head. And then later that night, me and her got up to a certain something. That sounds bad, but
Extracurricular activities.
yeah, and extracurricular activities, which ended up flicking another switch that immediately
The chemical imbalance had already happened, and it just heightened it.
immediately sent me into psychosis. So I went a bit crazy. So a
It
bouquet
happened quite quickly after that.
of flowers pretty much ended our friendship. If we're being real, if we're really summing it down.
Yeah, like I guess that could sum it.
Yeah.
That was the trigger. Mm-hmm. There was a build up, but that was the trigger.
The pre-trigger, if we're being real for a minute, right? I take 90% accountability in this whole thing, right? Because I'm the crazy one. Although it's not my fault I'm crazy, unfortunately it is my responsibility to take care of my crazy. Anyhow, that's really what was pushing me, was because I was trying to be like, hey, like, I'm pretty sure you're like fallen here, and I just kind of like want to know what's going on. You should be like, no, like, I don't like him, and then go fucking go-karting. And I'm like, if it's the undiagnosed tism, probably the BPD, but it feels like an itch you can't scratch, almost like pattern recognition. I knew something was happening, and for some reason it was enraging me that she didn't, which is crazy. Like, that's wild. Why? But, like, that's generally what it was doing. It was enraging me. For what fucking reason? Get a life. Get a hobby. Then I saw the flowers, and then we did the extracurricular activity, and then voila, I moved out 2 weeks later.
It was probably less time, to be honest.
And then we
didn't really speak, I don't think.
Yeah, no, we
I think there was
on and off speaking for, like, I want to say the first month, because obviously there was like things we had to figure out, bank accounts, bits and pieces I still had left behind, whatever else. Yeah, the lease.
I don't think the lease was communicated between us.
No, not really.
The real estate agent just called me and said, hey, I've had a call. I was like, okay.
And then, yeah, just pretty much dipped for like 6 months. And then,
to be fair, I think we probably would have connected earlier if it wasn't for me and my, as I said, avoidant attachment style. And I think I deleted everything on socials.
Mm-hmm.
Like, deleted all your accounts off socials.
it was,
That's just how I, like, deal with it.
it literally felt like a day after I left. And you had sent me a text being like, hey, just so you don't find out on your own, I'm just letting you know I've pretty much deleted you off everything. I'm summarizing it. I pretty much deleted you off everything because I don't want to see you. Thanks, bye.
Well, no, I think it's because there was a lot.
Again, summarizing.
A lot of posts that were being made that would.
Yeah, well, don't even ask me. I don't know.
Because well, I mean, you obviously don't remember what they were, but
Full-blown psychosis, and that's not an excuse. It's just the reality.
they didn't exactly feel good to watch, so I removed it.
Yeah, my sorry. My sorry.
Well, like I tried to just leave the bubble there and just like not watch it, but like I self-sabotage sometimes. It was just making.
I will say, I was doing
easy.
really good at not watching yourself. Which is incredible considering the state I was in. I saw that bubble and I went, no, I'm not going to hurt myself like that. And then I'd close my phone and go hurt myself another way. Stunning.
I think that was before New Year's, I think. So it was like a week after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it all happened really quick.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
And then like,
Do you remember how we reconnected?
I really don't know. I remember a text about vitamins for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there was a text about vitamins because like when I get sick, I like triple dose on zinc and vitamin D and like all these other vitamins.
Yeah, and it works quite well. So I hit her up and I was like,
it's
hey,
like a shock to the system. It shocks the system.
I was like, I need the remedy. I was like, I'm having a really rough time. I haven't spoken to this woman in 6 months, but I'm struggling. Hey, going. What's those vitamins you take?
Yeah.
I know the last time I
sick,
saw you, I was in intense psychosis, unmedicated, undiagnosed, and was probably ruining your life. But do you mind letting me know what those vitamins were? Absolutely! Anything for you, my love. Except in psychotic-free friendship.
That's okay.
I gave it a go. But, you know what? What was my my personal best? 2 years without a psychotic break?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a big deal for me. I'm not even kidding. Not even trying to make a haha. That's a massive deal for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, do you think the move out would count as a psychotic break?
What move out? What do you mean?
The aftermath of Bentley.
Oh no, absolutely not. I remember that very clearly.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of how I can gauge where I'm at in psychosis and mania, euphoria, whatever you want to call it. Is how well I can remember the event.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember moving out quite clearly. It's a very happy memory. Well, I shouldn't say very happy, but it was mostly positive. Stunning behind you, by the way. I'll insert some clippy clips.
Oh, I was like, what? Turning the camera, sorry. I just can't believe the difference in the heat in climates. I really like the dry heat. It's really refreshing right now to just have like dry heat and better. I'm hot, but I'm not sticky.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really enjoying that.
Because Saturday's practically Sunday and Sunday's practically Monday.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, bro, there's a fucking magpie.
Whoa! No need to stand me down like that. Do you like grapes? Will this kill you?
Well, I think you should break it up for him. Oh,
He's
what?
not
Actually
autistic. I shouldn't use that in that
right.
term. Autistic people can eat grapes. I tried to save it, but I think I just made a bigger hole for myself. Yeah. Where I also want to
slightly on the spectrum. I think it's not discrimination.
Wow, you really just took it and left. I thought we were gonna hang out.
He'll be back.
Yeah, well, hopefully they don't figure out there's a hole in the roof.
What a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the morning was very. I think
that's what I was just about to say.
The morning was.
I was just about to say, keep in mind we're very sleep deprived because her flight was delayed fucking 8 million hours. So instead of getting home at about 2, we got home at fucking 5.
Yeah, no, that was really rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
And then we tried to go to the Mackey's drive-thru, but those systems went down. And he said, "Come back in 15 to 20."
4:30 in the morning. He goes, "Come back in 15:20." It's 4:30 in the morning. If I'm going through Macca's at 4:30 in the morning, I'm clearly going somewhere / going home. Why would I circle back in 15:20 at 4:30 in the morning? You've lost your fucking mind, man.
Yeah, and I hadn't eaten since like 1.
I'm not gonna lie, I got
eating itself.
I got into a verbal altercation with him just because I was grumpy. He was right. What he was saying made complete sense, but I was just mad.
It also doesn't. Like, write it on a post-it note. Put it aside. Like, the pending transaction's already gone through. You know the money's there. Write it on a post-it note.
No, for real.
And go
Just
out
let me
and
sit in the drive-thru.
Make it. Like, what, your systems are down, so suddenly cook stop, tools down? That would never
I'll read
happen.
you the order. Make it. Put it through once the system's back up.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I remember working in retail and like actually when systems went down, it is a horrible experience, I'm not gonna lie, but I remember fucking flying through that shit. I remember at -10, FPOS machine out, like logbook in, writing down people's accounts, writing down the barcode numbers. I was all over that shit. Front counter, that is why I had to leave Bunnings, because like I got a new job at the bank because Bunnings wouldn't take me off the front counter because I did too good and I managed too well. So they said, yeah, actually, it's actually running too good to take you off it and risk it running terribly because unfortunately if things can't get out the store. You're not really selling anything. They need operations to be intact. So that's why I looked for a job and I ended up at the bank.
Which has really set you on a path.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
That really sent you...
Well, I had the thought the other day, we only met after I'd been at the bank for like I want to say maybe just over 6 months. I only started in
Dude, we
April.
haven't even known each other for 3 years just yet. No, 3... no, 4... Is this our 4th year? We celebrated 3 in 2024.
We met in 2021, so yeah.
Yeah, got it. So, wow, babes. Already in our 4th year? That's crazy. We've known each other for almost half a decade.
Yeah, that is a bit insane. It doesn't feel like it, because it feels like I only met you like a year ago or something. But also like 20 in lifetimes.
Going back on the retail conversation really quickly. Do you want to know what a cult is? Coles.
Oh, got it. I was like, wait, you called like the protein, like, what is it?
No, the supermarket. Coles. Dude, when I tell you... I wonder if I could ever get sued for this in the future. I wonder if when I get hired I sign some sort of confidentiality clause. But when I tell you, oh man, I want to burn that building to the ground. If it ever gets burnt down, it wasn't me. But I want to burn that building to the ground. It is such a sexist environment. Coles is great for you if you're a man. If you're a woman, get prepared to be sexually harassed every other fucking day, and then you get blamed for it.
Well, I want to say Bunnings is definitely not like that, but like you've been told the stories after you left, or even you were still there. It is still very sexist. They all are actually. Actually, just like the whole entire world is. I know we're working on equality, but there's still a divide here.
No, it is still very much a problem. But look, I will admit, take some self-awareness here, I didn't exactly help it. But a lot of what was going on was all rumours. I had a couple dates with a couple men. And suddenly, one of the grocery men are going around the grocery department telling all of them how he fingered me. And giving men details of my vagina.
But that was fake, wasn't it?
I would like to inform you that this man has never been anywhere near my vagina.
Wait, did you go on a date with him? Is that what the story was?
I think at that point I'd hung out with him 3 times. My clothes never remotely removed.
You might need to bleep it out, but who? Oh, got it.
Yep. That motherfucker.
It's turning yellow though, that's nice.
So, yeah, no, that really done piss me off, and I can't believe I found that out so long later. So yeah, he just felt the need to pass on personal details, not only that, ones that didn't happen.
And that's gross, because why?
And that invited the rest of the men to feel as though they were entitled.
Sorry, the magpie dobbed.
Yeah, no, he definitely did.
He dobbed.
Want to get a video on your phone and I can insert it on the clip? Whoa. I'm here for some friends.
Magpie seagulls all around. That one's got black eyes. That's fucking creepy, bro. Oh my god, there's a shit that have black eyes. Oh, bro. Okay.
I feel great.
Did ya?
Did ya?
They're gonna jump in the car.
So, yeah. Highly do not recommend working at Coles if you're a woman. I worked in Click and Collect. I'm not gonna lie, I did like Click and Collect, like the job. Destroyed my backbone.
Oh, what was the topic about pet peeves?
How the fuck did we do that
I
from
don't
that?
know, actually.
Old women. And then prideful parents, and then it spiraled from there.
That's how you know you're a certified
Any other pet
yapper.
peeves, babe? Certified.
I really don't know. None that just specifically stay in the forefront of my head because I don't like to hang on to them because then I become increasingly aware of it, and sometimes ignorance is bliss. Situation like I just have to like ignore the pet peeve I have about specifics in order to stay content. You're a dobber, bro. You're literally a dobber. Will you come back with your 50 million friends? Seriously? How many of them are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And then you brought 2 magpie friends, 22. You brought back 22 birds. That's unacceptable behaviour. Is there more over there? More. You brought more than 22. Do you have any pet peeves that are specifics? And then it could spark a...
Honestly, no. But the funny thing is, I know I haven't. Because I do have deep hatred for the human race.
What do we bitch about? We bitch a lot.
Where do we start, babe?
I know, but like that's, I guess if we're bitching about it, then it's got to be on the pet peeve list.
I mean, to be fair though, a lot of things to bitch about, we can't exactly bitch about online. Alright, pet peeve. I hate when people feel entitled to your time when it's pretty blatantly obvious that you're actually not as special as you think to that person.
It's not even about the priority list of the person. It's the fact that you feel like you're entitled to my time. And no one's entitled to my time.
I certainly, yeah, okay. Probably one of my biggest pet peeves is people that are entitled. Just full stop, period. In any circumstance. If we want to rant, I do have a note on here about how I was framed for stealing in 5th grade.
I feel like we've spoken about that recently.
Probably, because I can't let it go.
Oh, I think it was on your story actually when we were just sitting in the car FaceTiming.
Maybe.
I feel like there was a story. But yeah, we can.
Oh, this is a good little conversation starter. So I saw on TikTok, this was a while ago. I don't know if the trend's changed or not because, you know, forever fucking changing bullshit. Apparently the standard should be that whatever your man is earning, for the most part, your engagement ring should be 3 months worth of their salary.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Like, that's crazy to me.
Like, I seriously don't give a fuck about that. Like, it's not about the material value of the ring. It's about the...
Amen, sis.
Emotional connection that come to that point and that commitment that will be made. The ring is, like, just a token of that. So that's ridiculous.
I want to say the average person gets paid, like, $900 a week, yeah? Surely? 800? Say 800. Times 3 months, so 12 times 12.
I feel like
I do not need almost a 10 grand engagement ring.
people definitely go bigger than that when they have good quality jobs.
Yeah. I don't need a little metal band on my finger that's 10 grand. I couldn't even imagine having a ring on my hand that's more than $1,000. Because I've walked into jewelry stores and babes, there are some stunning fucking rings for like $300.
It's a status thing.
I don't need some fucking diamond, carat, gold, fucking stone, clarity bullshit. I don't care if I look at it and it sparkles and it's pretty. You've won. You've got me.
I get it.
You could probably walk
really
into a thrift store and find a really quirky black gem ring, and I'd probably pounce. No, for real. So like, yeah, no, I thought that was crazy because that was going around my For You page quite frequently.
I just like wouldn't care about it.
But how would you know?
Like
are you a fucking professional jeweler? Like, obviously, we're talking about the average middle class citizen, not your fucking Kardashians that, you know, go to Tiffany's every other week. Just your normal.
So how would you know what? Oh, the look of it.
Yeah, like if someone opened a box, proposed to you, how are you gonna look? How are you gonna know by looking at that ring how expensive it is? I personally will not be able to look at a ring and go, wow, that motherfucker only spent $2,000 on that.
Yeah, but I also don't know a lot about rings, so I guess it's just whether that person.
But that's what I mean.
Jewelry.
I can't imagine that your average middle class working casual person, unless they work at a jewelry store, would know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Especially these girls that were making these TikToks. Think about the demographic there. Sorry, babes. Do you think you're a jeweler?
Yeah, like
Jeweler?
that money could go, because you're going to be a married couple, towards like a house or the honeymoon or the holiday or like children. Like you're obviously.
I would much rather get a $200 engagement ring and then fuck off to Barbados for a week.
Yeah, like it just seems
Barbados?
like not a waste. But...
I'm not saying that right. Babe. That's pissing me off. Anyway. Oh, hey, bro.
I don't know what you're referring to. Is it an island?
Yeah, holiday destination. Go over that way. Wow. I'm the queen of the gulls. Shit, 3 months salary, that's cray.
That is fucking insane.
This is a funny one considering a current situation I'm in that we won't divulge too much into for the sake of privacy. Gaps in learning. I really love this topic because I find it really interesting.
For the sake of privacy.
You'll know what I'm talking about soon. Excuse me. Gaps in learning. It's a really interesting topic and I love talking about it. As adults, when you're talking to other adults, you have moments when you look at that adult and you're like, how is it that you do not know this thing? But if you take a minute to look inward and think about something that you really don't know, that you know you seriously should know, you'll realize that everyone has these really random gaps in learning. Mm-hmm. And one of my biggest gaps in learning is geography. I cannot tell you where anything is on a map. Not even a minute, other than Australia. I couldn't tell you where USA is. I could not tell you where Russia is. I couldn't even tell you what's a country versus state, babe.
I was a little bit of a feral, so like the wagging of the classes was self-inflicted. So the reason I have gaps in knowledge is completely self-inflicted.
Mine definitely isn't. I was severely neglected in the education system. Shocker. As if anything went easy for me.
I mean, my feralness probably come from a bit of neglection, so...
That's true.
I'm with you there.
That is true.
Cause and effect.
Mm-hmm.
What is the specific gaps in knowledge other than geography, do you think? Do you have a list?
Out of default, I want to say math, but I really don't think I'm actually that bad at math. I'm just lazy. Yeah. Like, I'm not quick with it. If you give me a minute to sit down with a pen and paper, I will work out the math problem. I'm not stupid. I do know how math works. I'm very slow at it because it stresses me and the numbers start to move around on the page. But I will get you an answer and it's 9 times out of 10 going to be correct. Or I could just pick up my fucking $1,800 calculator and get it done in 3.4 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I always use... You just need to know how to use a calculator, let's be real.
For real.
And then if all of technology implodes one day, then we'll be all fucked and we'll be learning from scratch.
And to be fair, from
like
year 10 onwards, I was skipping math to go sleep with my boyfriend. Which is crazy, because like I really just...
Man, I wagged like with my boyfriend for like 2 years.
My boyfriend didn't go to school to wag. Well, I guess...
Why didn't you go to school?
It's a bit... Because he didn't like school, babes. He was busy smoking cones. What do you mean?
Oh, so did he just like attend a couple classes?
Never. Babes, he just didn't go.
Was he enrolled?
Yeah. Every now and then I convinced him to show up. He'd just come to lunch and hang out with me for 20 minutes.
Well, because it's awkward. Because once you start getting into that cycle, you will go into class, you've got no fucking clue what's going on. So then the cycle continues.
No, yeah. No.
I've
Yeah.
been there.
But honestly, it was beneficial. He lived 2 minutes away, and anytime I had a class I didn't want to go to, I just left. But do you know what's crazy? You know how you made that comment embarrassing for him for not showing up? Mm-hmm. Apparently should have been embarrassing for me, because apparently the status I had, 1 + 1 wasn't equaling 2, and the principal of my campus couldn't compute to as why someone like me would be with someone like that. So, although I want to say inappropriately, if I was an adult, I think I might have done the same thing. But I still feel like this really wasn't any of his business to intervene. One day the principal pulled me into the office and he sat me down, and I think it's because he started to click onto the fact I was wagging school, and that was out of character. I hadn't been wagging school up until I started dating this boy. 1 + 1 = 2 there. Mm-hmm. Pulled me into the office one day and he pretty much just expressed that he was concerned for me, and he didn't say it outright, but he basically said that he wanted to make sure I was making the right choices and that I was surrounding myself with appropriate people that align with my future goals, and just really said some things. And I was like, are you talking about my boyfriend, sir? And he goes, no, I just mean in general, it's important to... And I was like, are you having this conversation with anyone else today? And he sort of froze, and I was like, right, so what is it in my life that you have observed that's made you want to have this conversation? Because, undiagnosed autism, or logic here. I was like, I want to know what led us to this point. In fact, I'm going to get the notepad out.
I want to know who snitched.
Yeah. I want to know who I have to beat up later. When I finally crash out because I'm sick and tired of this shit. But yeah, no, I thought that was crazy. And I went, no worries, left. And I, not even exaggerating, I'm pretty sure 2 minutes after that, I left the campus to go to his house.
Sometimes you've got to rebel and just do it properly the first time.
I hope he's well then. I mean, we didn't end on necessarily good terms, but I mean, I really don't hold it against him because we were fucking 16, dude. 17? Whatever.
I don't really remember my breakup from my high school relationship.
It was right at the time because, you know, I was 17 and in love.
As you think you are.
Huh?
As you always think you are when you're 17 and in love. It isn't specific before a kid. And feeling love for the first time and having intimate connections with people for the first time for long
Especially when
periods
your
of time.
first version of love is a toxic one. That's the type of euphoria that you never get back.
I
A
mean-
toxic relationship when you're 16.
Yeah, I had like minor relationships that lasted like a week or two. It was more like little things like tuning or whatever it was back then.
Oh, I have not heard that word in
I
so
know.
long.
I had those, but my
What's the new word for tuning? Rizzing, maybe?
maybe rizzing. I don't really know. I'm not in.
I do
I'm not
prefer
in
the word
love.
rizzing. I do love the word rizz.
But I obviously didn't. I don't think. Maybe I said I love you to them, but I didn't. That wasn't. It was just like, you know, the tuning thing you do when you're 12 and talking points for the first time.
I've never said I love you first.
I don't think I have either. But my first like high school relationship, that like kind of love, that was toxic as fuck.
But I can guarantee you I definitely fell in love first every time. Because, you know, borderline.
Did I tell you about how my ex asked me to send a photo of all my tie-dyed shirts because he was on some live chat thingy, or he was watching some pornographic live video, and there was a girl on there whose boobs looked similar to mine, and she was wearing a tie-dye shirt. So he wanted to see what all my tie-dye shirts in the cupboard look like. That's psychotic.
Especially because he was literally on.
Yeah, and
A
he was,
streaming thing.
not to mention he cheated on me. I had multiple females messaging me saying like, hey, like, I think this is your boyfriend and he's like sending me dick pics. And I was like, oh, stunning. Yeah, I'll have a word with him. Yeah, no, thank you so much for telling me, because I'm never going to be angry at the other woman unless she's like...
Oh, yeah, I've never got
Unless
angry at
she's-
the other woman.
like,
Other than-
knowingly...
Yeah, I was like, other than that one lovely woman. I hope they're doing really well.
So, yeah, no.
In hell!
In hell. So, yeah, that relationship was very psychotic, and that went on for like 2 years, I think over 2 years. But very euphoric, you know, whenever you take a man back after he's cheated on you, very, very euphoric.
I will never, ever, ever, ever live down the day someone texted me. I really can't remember it that well, but someone texted me screenshots that he had hit me up. And I was like, yeah, cool, interesting. Thanks for letting me know. Confronted him and was like, hey, here's some screenshots. Why the fuck are you cheating on me again? Like,
Wait, that was between you?
I was like, why the fuck are you cheating on me again, bro? I was like, at this point, stunning. That's 10 out of 10, babes. Innovation.
I need to be holding something so it can like lean on me. I feel more comfortable.
No, stunning. Happy with that.
Where were we?
I don't know, what was I saying? Fuck. Oh, cheating? So, yeah, girl hit me up, was like, here you go. Said to bro, why are you cheating on me again? At this point, I'm starting to feel kind of stupid. You're making me look dumb out here. And he was like, no, please forgive me, wah wah. And I was like, oh, yeah, all right, no worries. Walked out of my house, across the road to that servo, like Coles Express, that's across from the house. Walked in there. As we were walking across the road and onto that like concrete car park part that's at the front,
Yeah.
the girls that had sent me the screenshot were also walking in to Coles. So the same, I cannot remember. No, that was what ended our relationship. I cannot remember who or what happened. But yeah, the girls that had sent it to me saw me with him right after they had told me.
Oh, so awkward.
And I was so fucking embarrassed.
so awkward.
I was so embarrassed. I was like, you know that he's cheating on me and you know that I am casually going to get Slurpees with this fucker.
Yeah, that's rough.
And I was 15, 16.
That's
and
not good for the ego.
No, it hurt.
For the ego.
That was definitely one of the first moments where I was like, well, I can't be doing this again, can I?
Yeah, at this point, the embarrassment's on me. Yeah, that's whack. Not to mention, my ex-boyfriend used to quite literally threaten to kill himself every single time I tried to break up with him. So that's why the relationship went for 2 years. But like, so I'm not ready to work through it or acknowledge it. I have acknowledged it and I put it in the closet. So that's yeah, right.
Same. Well, there's one closet I've never been in. The gay closet.
No. It's good. Just one less closet you have to come out of. Yeah, no, the lolly trauma dump. It is funny, but it is a little crazy. What's your first one?
It is hard to find one that's like mellow enough for the internet.
That's my problem.
Yeah,
none of mine is mellow. It's deep childhood trauma.
Serious stuff. Like it's not like
my way out of this.
Yeah, no, because like I could go in order of traumas, and the first one I'm gonna have to bleep it. And that's information my family certainly doesn't know.
Same actually, yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I've done this terribly, but whatever. The only thing that holds me back from trauma dumping on the internet, because my God, would I have stories to tell. Story time with Velma. The only thing that stops me from trauma dumping on the internet is the lack of knowledge my parents have about these things. If my family knew what had gone on in my life, I'd be pretty flippant with it, because like I'm pretty chill. Like it's just happened, eh? What are you gonna do? Cry about it? Been there, done that. Actually, to be fair, I don't even think I cried about it. I think what I did was be in denial about it, stopped being in denial about it, and went, yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, and then I just sort of trotted on with my life. Because the denial phase was the only chaos I had. I didn't have like an acceptance and depression. I had my chaos and denial, and then I was chill. Once I realized what happened, it was actually easier for me to digest. Because I think the chaos was because my brain had gone through something traumatic, didn't understand what it was, wasn't processing it, and it was manifesting really ugly. And as soon as I figured it out, it was like my brain did a weird reset. And I was like, I mean, it's a bit of a Debbie Downer, but I'll probably work through that.
What are you gonna do? Let it hold me down?
Statistically, it's, I mean, this isn't even an accurate statistic because of reporting, but statistically, 1 in 3 women. So, like, I mean, it was going to happen to someone.
It was going to happen to someone. I was just about to say, I do really need to go to therapy and start digging around in there. But it's just, the problem is I'm never emotionally ready to start digging around. Like, that's a lot.
The painful thing is that you're never going to be, and that's why you should go to therapy, so you're capable of digging around when you need to in the future.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to have to...
It's just cracking the egg.
I'm going to have to, but, like, at the moment with study work, maybe once I finish studying, I'll put that on the roster.
What's scary, and this isn't me disagreeing, just offering thought processes. Knock on wood. After study, there may be children. After children, there may be job opportunities. After job, like, it's always going to be a bad time to dig into your bullshit.
But I think the amount of study I have backed up to finish in the next 3 months is...
definitely procrastinated again.
And I know it's a weakness, and I still allowed it to happen. Because sometimes I self-sabotage knowingly and just suffer the consequences. Working through that. But once I finish study, because I do need to start cracking down, like, in the afternoons after work and on the weekends. Like, I need to get on. Well,
we'll be able to do FaceTime study dates soon, which will be really helpful, because body doubling is really helpful for both of us, I find. Even when we app, I still feel like I get more done together than alone.
Yeah, that's when and I need to do that. I need to get a routine of study at home, because I know I don't study at all at home. When I go out to, like, a coffee shop or go, like, have brunch, it's so pretty in there. And study, I like to just have my headphones and music on. Specifically one specific artist that's good to listen to while studying. But yeah, fucked myself there, but really do need to get into therapy. Should have put on the vision board, actually.
Do you reckon you'll get to therapy this year?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah?
I reckon, yeah. Closer to the middle of the year, I reckon I can get in.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if I have to push back my study and get an extension, which I prefer not because I'd have to spend $100, but it would be a tax write-off. So from that to the mid-year, but I think after my birthday or before my birthday, or maybe I'll make it on my 24th birthday, I'll go to therapy and start.
It obviously may not happen this year, but like hypothetically, especially when you start earning commissions, that'll be really helpful for like therapy money per se.
No, absolutely.
Now that you've gotten quote unquote kind of mostly comfortable with the wage that you have now, that when you start getting commissions, you'll be able to budget in therapy or
no, I
this
agree.
or that.
Yeah.
She's a career girly.
Unfortunately, commission-based work is like you quite literally get paid for the work that you do. And if you don't do a good job and you don't do it quickly and you don't do it to a standard, that is on me.
She's a career queen.
There's a lot of accountability that's having to be taken lately, and I'm...
That I honestly think is the epitome of being an adult, is taking accountability to the core.
I will fail if I don't take it. I hate being in denial, and I hate acting like something that has been done wrong hasn't been done wrong, and it's not my fault. Like, if it's my fault, yeah, alright, bet. Tell me how to fix it. Give me some advice maybe on how you think I should go forward, because I want to do better, therefore tell me how to
I think where I get stressed out is I learn from repetition. So in situations like that, you can tell me how to do it and I will fix it in this moment, but know that I'm going to have to ask again. And I find bosses interpretate that as me not taking it aboard, not listening, not being attentive, whatever. And I'm like, no, I just haven't quite got it yet. Like, I'm very determined to do well at this, but clearly for some reason this either isn't a strength or I'm unfamiliar in this area. Like, you're going to have to just give me a minute. But once I have something down pat, I'm such a smooth worker. Like, you can leave me unattended for 6 months and come back and everything will be fine.
My boss is very much you've got to figure it out, and sometimes like jumping in the deep end is the best way to learn in order to get like the momentum.
And I do agree, but sometimes you're in jobs where you can't do that because legal things or this or that, and it's like, buddy, I can't just walk into a broker's office and start broking, meaning me.
No,
like,
yeah,
I don't know how to be a broker. You're gonna throw me into the deep end of being a broker?
I think I think it is like given sometimes. Like, sometimes it is good, and he has helped me out a lot when things obviously haven't gone well and it falls back on me. He does help me fix it up and does his absolute best to fix it and make sure that like the communication of what went wrong is like held. So no, he's good, but like the fact that I have to take so much accountability and admit I'm wrong and have fucked up like so often because I'm just so new to the role, it sucks a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but I wanted the growth, and I'm uncomfy, and it is what it is.
It's what you wanted.
It's what I signed up for. That is so cute. The fact that that's turned into a little mushroom, that's adorable.
That's
seriously
growth. That's
I
why.
haven't seen this in person, so I'm gonna have to get a tour.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, no, that's stunning. Truly.
All right, well, I think we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Hopefully this was entertaining. Let me know if you liked this long style episode of yapping and chilling. I guess that's it. Tune in next time. I imagine we'll probably film another something at some point before you go. That's no problem. All right, bye.
Bye.
Usually I cover the camera, but I can't reach it.
And now we awkwardly call out behind the scenes footage.